Hi everybody, welcome back. Today was the monthly 50% off sale at the Goodwill. Once again, absolutely no jewelry and no accessories, and this is becoming very discouraging, but I did find 3 items of clothing and a few miscellaneous items that I think were worth it. So let me show you what I found. First off, I'm going to start with this little t-shirt by Express, and it's just a basic white t-shirt with gray stripes, and this was 45 cents. Next, I found this really pretty dress by Kenneth Cole, and it's a silk blend. I think it's silk with polyester and spandex, and the color is really pretty, and I don't think that this was worn very much because the color is not faded at all. It's still a very vibrant royal blue, very pretty. And I think this was either $1.75 or maybe $3. I'm not sure how much they charged me for this, but whatever it was worth it. Really nice piece. And yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this one. Next, I found this blouse by Anne Klein too. And this is also silk. It's silk and spandex, and so it's got a very pretty pattern. And this one is going to end up in my eBay store. Now, if you're interested in buying clothes to resell, I would say that about all the clothing that I buy, I end up keeping about half of it and putting the rest of it, reselling the rest of it. I think the best thing you can do is go to whatever the highest end store is in your city, whether you're lucky enough to have an Neiman Marcus or whether it's a Dillard's or Bloomingdale's, Macy's, whatever the highest end store is in your city, and become familiar with the brands. Just because everybody is familiar with the obvious ones like Ralph Lauren and BCBG, all of those, but there are other brands too, and if you become familiar with as many names as you can, keep them in the back of your mind, and when you go to a thrift store or a garage sale, you'll remember them, and you'll be able to pick up some nice pieces when you're out thrifting. I would stay away from things that come from places like Walmart and Kmart, only because they're not going to sell probably for much more than what you're going to pay for them in the thrift store. So only for that reason, unless you just want to buy like several things that would be like in the same size and bundle them together and put them up as a lot, you might do okay that way. But for the most part, I think that stuff that comes from the mass retailers like that usually doesn't do all that great. Target, you'll do a little bit better with that, especially if you find stuff from those designers that they bring in to do a limited edition collection, and then they once those sell out, they'll bring another designer, and those are like one-of-a-kind collections. If you can find those do okay. I remember one of the first ones that came out, I believe it was Paul and Joe, and they had this big duffel bag that was like made out of wool, and it had like an owl on it, and I found that one at the Goodwill, brand new, and I think I ended up paying, it was either $5 or $10 for it, and I put it up on eBay and it sold for like $70. So that was a few years ago. But yeah, those Target limited edition collections tend to do okay. I've sold other pieces also. I sold something from Liberty of London that ended up going to Asia. So another thing you can do also is flip through fashion magazines again and just become familiar with brand names, so that when you spot them in a thrift store or a garage sale, you'll remember and you'll pick them up. And if you want a great channel where you can find really good tips on selling, on reselling stuff on eBay. Um, Ohio One Treasure Hunter has a really good channel, and she's been doing, and I hope she'll continue to do this into a series, where she's giving eBay selling tips, you know, what to avoid, how to do research, that sort of thing, how long to list your items for, and I think that I hope she continues to do the series because I think it's very helpful. And my big tip, you know, I've mentioned it before, just don't start your stuff at 99 cents. If you took the time to take the pictures and write up the listing, and that alone surely is worth more than 99 cents. And also, if you spotted that and thought that it was worth reselling, that's because you thought that the item that you picked up has some value to it. So don't devalue it by starting it off so low. So that's it for the clothing section, and let's take a look at the rest of the items I found. Okay, so these are the non-clothing items that I found today. First is this audiobook called At Home at Mitford, and this was $1, and it's brand new and sealed, and it's believe like 16 CDs. I also found this movie Patch Adams, which is a really good movie. I really like it, so that was a good find. I also found Singing in the Rain, which is my favorite musical of all time, and this is the special edition, and it has 2 DVDs in it, and I was so happy that it was complete, because so many times you pick up these DVDs and they're actually missing one of the discs, or they're just altogether empty. I also found this brand new. It's season 3 of the Giada at Home cooking show, and it's brand new as well. I think all the DVDs were like $1. Yeah, all the DVDs were $1. Then I found these, and those of us who were little kids in the 70s probably remember these. But for our younger viewers, these are called these are reel-to-reel recordings. And so I found this one, The Carpenters, A Song for You. There you go. And this is from 1972. And I found another one. This is Carole King, Rhymes and Reasons. Okay. And this is also from 1972. I'd never found reel-to-reels at the Goodwill. They always have 8-track cassettes, and every once in a while somebody will bring in a bunch of vinyl, but I had never seen reel-to-reels, so that's cool. I think I paid $3 each for these, and that might have been a little bit too much, but I just thought they were so neat, so I just had to pick them up. Lastly, after I was done paying for everything that I bought, as I was walking out, I saw this copy of Vogue magazine. It's from 2008, but it's that really thick issue that they put out every year that's nothing but fashion. And anyway, I saw the magazine just lying on the counter, so I went back and got back in line and to pay for it. And the lady told me that I could have it for free because she loves magazines too, so she just gave it to me. So, you know, it never hurts to, you know, ask for the price of things, and just, you know, have a nice attitude and be nice with the people who work at the thrift stores. Anyway, these magazines, I love fashion magazines, but in particular, if you want to familiarize yourself with the higher end brands, it's good to go through these magazines and just Learn the brands, and that way if you come across them at a thrift store or at a garage sale, they'll be in the back of your mind and you'll remember. I promise you, you will remember if you just, do a little research and a little work on it, a little bit of homework on it. Once you start becoming familiar with these brands, you'll recognize them immediately. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. And here's one more thing I forgot to show you before, and this is, my dad is a huge soccer fan, so I got this for him mainly as a collector's item. This is the official song from the 1982 World Cup. So this is a 30-year-old vinyl album. It's just a recording, it's a single, it's just a recording of the theme song for that World Cup. On one side it's sung by Placido Domingo, and on the other side it's just the instrumental version. And I think that he's really gonna like that because he's a huge soccer fan, so this will be a nice collector's item for him. Now that's it now, and so thanks for watching.